The Otedola Bridge of Death and Disaster. Indeed, a lot of people believe there's a spiritual power behind Otedola Bridge, and there are things going on between witchcraft and Mami water spirit that has been causing a lot of accidents. A lot of occultic power might be involved. These are the insinuation of so many people around the world. Hello guys, welcome back to Make With Gist. If you're new here, consider subscribing and be part of this awesome family. Yes, make sure you click on the red subscription button and the notification bell so you get notified whenever we drop a new video. So, I believe a lot of people have been hearing so many things that has been happening between the Lagos Otedola Bridge in Ojodu berger area of Lagos. The bridge between the Lagos State Secretariat and Ojodu berger area of Lagos, standing opposite the Otedola Estate on Mole Phase 2 on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, has become a notorious one. Popularly known as Otedola Bridge, it has become so notorious for being a harbinger of tragedies. In and out of festive seasons, death and disaster lurk around the bridge. No doubt, it is a busy channel for commuters and motorists entering Lagos, virtually from all parts of Nigeria. The bridge has become an altar for perennial auto crashes and carnages. There is hardly a week that passes without a major or minor accident recorded on the stretch of the bridge. Many lives have been claimed on this route. Varying degrees of injuries have been sustained and property worth millions of naira lost. Those who regularly ply the bridge have described the rate of which accidents occur there as frightening. Oftentimes, travelers on these axes are left to contend with the gridlock occasioned by the accidents. They could spend as many as 6 to 10 hours in the chaos. Reckless driving, overspeeding, operation of distress, articulated vehicles, and overload trucks have been identified as some of the factors responsible for the recurring tragedies on the bridge. Again, on November 3rd, a major disaster was averted as a tanker fell on the bridge, spilled its content on the road, and exploded. It was indeed a tragedy, my people. The Lagos State Emergency Management Agency, LASMA, said a tanker with the registration number KJA 900XR, which was loaded with 30,000 liters of premium motor spirits on the last day of November, got burnt on the Otedola Bridge. It was a disaster. The public affairs of the LASMA, Mr. Nosa Okumbo, said in a statement that an investigation revealed that the tanker driver's tire burst while in motion. The tires of the tanker caught fire due to continuous motion and led to an outbreak of fire due to the heat generated by the motion. The fire has been extinguished. No casualty or injury was recorded. The Lagos State Fire Service, LASMA, and Tiger team were on ground to present an occurrence of secondary accidents, and frantic efforts were made to plug oil leaks, Okumbo said. The explosion posed grave danger to other road users as drivers were said to be making panic reverse. The situation was saved by the activities of different emergency response teams that swiftly swung into actions to halt the spread of the fire. Director General of LASMA, Dr. Femi Osayintolu, said his men were able to quickly put the situation under control. And those are tensions. He added that the road was cordoned off for seamless rescue operations to be carried out, as well as to prevent possible outbreak of fire. The recurring accidents on Otedola Bridge have become worrisome to many people who have keenly followed the unpalatable trend to halt further disasters on the axis. Concerned Nigerians have called on drivers, especially heavy-duty vehicles, not to throw caution to the wind while navigating the bridge. Various stakeholders also want to relevant authorities to intensify their efforts in ensuring that traffic rules and regulations are strictly adhered to by both commercial drivers and private car owners. They describe most of the accidents on the highways as man-made and therefore avoidable. Though it is almost 18 months since the tragedy struck, residents of Lagos and Ogun cannot forget in a hurry how a tanker explosion spread death and sorrow on the fateful day of Thursday, June 28, 2018. I'm sorry guys, I can't share that video here and the pictures here because it's too gruesome and YouTube wouldn't allow that. And also, it's just so scary and at the same time depressing. Dozens of vehicles were trapped and got burnt. The deafening sound caused many people to run helter-skelter in panic as they initially couldn't fathom which was happening. At the end, the death toll rose to 12. During the accident, at least 9 people died on the spot, while others who escaped with different degrees of injuries were immediately rushed to the hospitals for treatment. However, 3 victims died few days after the incident. It was so painful. Imagine traveling on the bridge, or rather traveling on the road to your destination, and your families are already expecting you, and then caught in a very bad fire like that. It was that bad, guys. The then Commissioner of Air, Dr. Jide Idris, who stated that the death toll increased due to the level of burns suffered by the victims, informed that some of them sustained 90% degree of burns during the explosion. That's like all your body burnt, and even if they have recovered, they would be more like living hell. It was, oh my goodness. Idris also said, at the close of emergency operations, we recorded 10 deaths, including a minor, who were all burned beyond recognition, and 7 injured. 7 patients were received who were also burned beyond recognition and 7 injured. 7 patients were received at 3 of our hospitals, accidents and emergency centers at toll gates, trauma and burn centers in Bagada and Lagos State University Teaching Hospital Lasut for prompt treatment. Regrettably, we lost one because he suffered 19% degree of burns, increasing the number to 11. While still battling with the casualties figure, we were informed that 2 persons who suffered burns were rushed to a private hospital in the state. Of these persons, 1 died, and the increased number of the victims from the explosion increased to 12, he said. So, concerned Nigerians have called on security agencies to fully implement relevant laws, especially the state traffic laws, with a view to ensuring that the inner roads and highways were safe for commuters to ply without any danger. So, experts on the road safety have called on security agencies to fully implement relevant laws, especially the state traffic laws, with a view to ensuring that the inner roads, guys, are really safe. So repeated urge residents to always refrain from converging on the scene of an accident. Any accident of such, magnitude as that of the unforgettable tanker fire incident, saying that 3 could be secondary explosions which could lead to losses of lives. Similarly, in October, a major disaster was averted as a truck fully loaded with 45 liters of petrol fell on the bridge in berger area of Lagos. I wonder, my people, how come this road is not really monitored, that trucks carrying fuel and deadly substances will still be speeding on the same road, and most of them don't even have proper brakes. Excuse me to use this example, guys. In overseas, every 3 months where I live, you have to go for a recheck. You have to take your car or that which you drive to some kind of agencies, and they will control and check your car if it's suitable for road usage. If not, they will ban the car. So back to the topic at hand. So, a driver with a popular interstate motor park in Lagos who plies the Lagos-Benin roads, Mr. Osenige, told the reporter that on the telephone that Otedola Bridge has become a monster to many drivers. He said that whenever he was traveling from Benin to Lagos, he would not consider his journey smooth yet until he has successfully passed the bridge. That's really bad. I think the government needs to station traffic officers on the spot. Some of my colleagues believe that there must be an evil or angry spirit that is always causing accidents on the bridge. But some drivers against the traffic, especially at night, so much that I would be wondering where they are going or coming from. A lot of nonsense is happening on that bridge, especially or particularly whenever there is heavy traffic. I believe that when drivers are arrested and fined for breaching the rules, others will learn from their experiences. Many people have died due to one driver's careless attitude. I believe nobody is bigger than the government if the security officers want to really do their work. There was a day last year that I spent 3 hours 30 minutes driving from Benin to the bridge, but this was just about 5 minutes arrive to Lagos. The traffic held me there for another 5 hours because a truck collided with another truck. In most cases, we would have to call our fellow drivers ahead so that they can give us situation reports, Osakuya said. Can something be really done about this Otedola's bridge accident? My answer is yes, and 100% yes. Things like this, has to be, monitored. Not just monitored, but they have to be like a cameras. Like every 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you need to place like a camera to capture any reckless driving, any drivers that have been causing nuisance on the road. With that camera, you can easily get them arrested, prosecute them, and then things like this will definitely limit. And you can also station, road. I don't believe roadblocks will be the answer. More like security agencies, to be able to monitor the situations and not to collect bribe, because I know if this happens, a lot of them will start using the situation at hand to benefit their pocket, which is really bad. So, like I said before, here in Europe, there are cameras every 5 to 10 minutes. These cameras they're supposed to record any careless drivers, and then they will be arrested or fined. I know in Nigeria it might be difficult to arrest drivers because most of them might even come with fake plate numbers, but I think things can be done so that lives can be saved. This is becoming so alarming. Come on, guys, what do you think about this? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys on the comment section and in my next video. Be sure to subscribe if you're new here, guys. One love and God bless you. Please, if you're driving close to Otedola Bridge, or if you're going to the Otedola Bridge, please be careful. Drive with caution. When I say drive with caution, drive the other driver's car by yourself. I'm saying this because I always use this word with my friends. If you're driving, drive other people's car for them as well. What do I mean by that? If you drive it, don't just say, "Let me get the road. I should be, going because I am the owner of this lane. I should be doing what I have to do." No, be careful, because someone might come from nowhere and want to overtake you. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Your life is more important. See you guys. Cheers. Bye.